Welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight we're reacting to, or this afternoon we are reacting to England versus Croatia. World Cup, FIFA World Cup 2026 Group L, the first match of Group L and the final match, or the final group to start playing at Jerry World. England versus Croatia. Who will win? We will see how this game goes. And we got 90 minutes here. We'll review it once it's over. Then we'll move on to the Panama game. And then we'll move on to the Uzbekistan-Colombia game. And I will keep an eye on the weather for y'all, especially if you are in Northern Illinois and in the Midwest. I do have the weather up as well, so we will see how this thing goes. Tropical Storm Arthur, of course, also being talked about at the time. But with that being said, we shall see what happens here. Starting 11s are as follows. For England, we have Jordan Pickford in goal. Right back, Reece James. John Stones, Ezri Konsa, O'Reilly, Elliot Anderson, no relation. Why is Gahey not starting? I have no idea. He must be hurt, or he must not be completely fit. Most people started Madueke. Well, that's just shocking. My prediction score for England and Croatia, I don't think it's going to be 3-0, but you do. I say draw. O'Reilly, Elliot Anderson, again, no relation. Declan Rice, Noni Madueke, Jude Bellingham, Anthony Gordon, Harry Kane. For Croatia, in goal, Livakovic. The back three of Josko Vardiol, Luka Vuskovic, Josip Sutalo. The left wing back, Ivan Perisic. Center defensive mids, Mario Pasalic, Luka Modric, Stanisic, Josip Stanisic. Right wing back, Martin Baturina and Petar Sucic, the center attacking mids. And up top, wildly enough, Petar Musa. I say 1-1, I think. That's what I said, 1-1. Petar Musa starting up top for Croatia. MLS supremacy, baby. Petar Musa up top. You love to see it. You love to see it. Let me make sure I got this right. Ajmo Hrvatska. Ajmo Hrvatska. I want Croatia to win this match. I think a draw is what we'll get. But handshakes. Here we go. Croatia 2-1 win. I would hope so. That would be awesome. That would be beautiful. I think a 1-1 draw is probably how it's going to happen, but we'll see what happens. Ajmo Hrvatska. Maybe I think England on paper looked better than Croatia a little bit too much. I don't know. Starting 11, Pickford, O'Reilly, Konsa, John Stones, Reece James, Declan Rice, Elliot Anderson, no relation. Yeah, I'm going to keep running that joke either way. Anthony Gordon, Jude Bellingham, Noni Madueke, Harry Kane for England. Hit that like button, let's get one going. On paper FC, maybe, probably, yes. In goal, Livakovic for Croatia. Oh, Vuskovic, Sutalo, Perisic, Sucic, Modric, Stanisic, Varsalic, Petar Musa, and Baturina for Croatia. Damn, Tropical Storm Arthur is like sheared off to the east. Damn. Way one-sided. The center of circulation ain't even in the freaking convection. That's crazy. Well, it's not crazy. I mean, that happens. But the center of circulation is right on the coast. All the precipitation's on the other side of the storm. That's crazy. Here we go. And here we go. England to kick off. We will begin. That's not a horrible performance. Portugal choked. Bad. That's my thoughts. Those are my thoughts. Portugal choked bad, and they sort of thought the DR Congo would be easy, and then it didn't play out the way they thought it would, and they crashed out. Let's be real. And we're off. And by the way, cover somebody on the corner. All they had to do was cover them on the corner, and they would have got 3 points. Nobody was on Wisa, and that was bad. There are severe thunderstorm warnings near Peoria. Logan McLean and Tazewell near Bloomington, and one north of Peoria. Throw in for Croatia, but those are just severe thunderstorm warnings until 4 o'clock. See what that becomes. England playing it backwards. Again, as I said, we'll keep an eye on the weather as well for the near Chicago and Northern Illinois viewers. Possible. A.k.a. Marcel and anybody else who lives there. And then, of course, it's going to come near me then. Why did Tuchel call it Chalobah? Chalobah's a good player. What do you mean? Chalobah's a good defender. I mean, is he as good as Harry Maguire? I don't know, but either way. Playing forward. Two minutes in, 0-0 in this match. He should have called up Paul or Maguire. Well, he should have called up Paul, I agree. Maguire, he should have called up Maguire too, but either way. Hit that like button, let's get this one going. Match 2 of 4 today. 2 of 4 today. 2 minutes in. Zlatko Dalic, 55-26. Wins and draws since he's became Croatia's head coach. Dalic has been the coach throughout Croatia's golden generation. Ball crossed in. Header. It's going to go out for a goal kick. Tropical Storm Arthur likely to make landfall in Texas today. Here we go. Ball. England on the ball. Cleared away. Vuskovic. England's 17th World Cup appearance. They won in the 1966 World Cup. They were the champions as the host, and they haven't won since. For it to come home, maybe it's got to be played at home. Seventh FIFA World Cup appearance for Croatia. They made the final in 18 and were the third place team in 2022. Four minutes in. Last time England even lost a competitive game was Nations League back in 2024. I don't think they've played anybody as good as Croatia up until, well, I don't know. Well. Wait, so they lost a Nations League game after they lost the Euro final then, eh? You do realize they lost the Euro final. Actually, it's not like they went to penalties and lost that way. That was 2021, which is technically a draw. England number 4, Croatia 11 in the world rankings. I don't even remember which game they lost. Besides, weren't England in League B at that point? Vamos Croatia. Ajmo Hrvatska! Ajmo Hrvatska! 6 minutes in. Man, if Rio was here, he would have popped for that. Either way. Pickford with a goal kick. England was in League B at that point, which is even worse. Which honestly is even worse because you lost a game in League B. Seven minutes in. 2 losses in the last 14 World Cup matches for Croatia. The 2018 final versus France and 2022 semifinal versus Argentina. They've played 7 matches per World Cup in the past 2 World Cups because that means you've at least made a third place game. If not a final. Now it'd be 8. AKA Group 32-16, 8-4-2/3rd place. Now it's 8 games. Thanks for the round of 32. But, so wait, if Mexico wins the round of 32, technically they made El Quinto Partido, eh? And it still ain't the quarterfinals. Technically correct. The best kind of correct. 8 minutes in. Declan Rice with a corner. Let's see what he does. Will he drive one in there? Yes, England has the gold patch because they won a World Cup before. Cross in. Header down. Penalty. Penalty para England. Para Inglaterra. It's a penalty for England. Madueke kicks the ball and, yeah. Modric gives away the penalty, lifting his foot. No head up and out. No, I mean, he did contact him. And it's going to be Harry Kane to take the penalty for England. He missed one to the right. He scored 4 more. This might be the only goal of the match. Penalty kick out to Croatia. Can Livakovic make the save? '79 career international goals for England. Harry Kane will put the ball down. I mean, Harry Kane's missed penalties before for England. Harry Kane probably having one of the best seasons of his career this year, though. We'll see what happens. 10 minutes in. Will there be a save, or will there be a miss, or will Harry Kane score? Shot save, Livakovic! Livakovic makes the save! Corner! England! Saved! Livakovic. Wait, did he get off his line? Could he be off his line? Could Livakovic have been off his line? VAR check for a penalty. He might have been off his line. Retake after review. Ah, crap. He was off his line. Penalty again. Offense by goalkeeper off the line. Livakovic missed or saved, but he came off his line thanks to Kane's stutter step. Sort of. Harry Kane knew he was going to miss, so he stutter stepped it, and Livakovic got pulled in. No ref. But he was off his line. Livakovic. The England jerseys are good, I will say. Honestly, better than 2022's. 11 minutes in. Harry Kane up for another penalty. This time he scores. 1-0 England. 1-0 England. This time Harry Kane scores. He wasn't going to miss twice. England. 12 minutes in. We will review this game once it's over. And then we'll be back for Ghana, Panama. Then we'll review Ghana, Panama, and then we'll be back for Uzbekistan, Colombia. I was hoping Kane would sell it over the top again like he did against France back in 2022. Well, there's not enough pressure for him to do that. Non-FIFA World Cup goals. The English record is 10. English record is 10. For Mr. Match of the Day himself. Harry Kane is 1 away from tying the English record of World Cup goals. He'll probably do that this year. Who are we kidding? Even if he'll probably do it the way he's been playing this year. He'll probably do it. He'll probably break that record and probably smash it. Records are falling at this World Cup, people. Best World Cup of all time. I don't care what you say. Already. Like, it took me about, 2 rounds? Maybe right before the knockouts to say Qatar was the best World Cup ever? Or at least start saying it. I'm already saying it's only been 1 match round. It's only been 1 match round, and I'm saying this is the best World Cup ever. It's awesome. Even with all the draws, it's been awesome. And I wouldn't do anything, and I wouldn't have it any other way than spend it all with you. Spend it all with y'all, which I am doing. 14th minute. Croatia, can they punch back? Who's looked the strongest so far? Oh. I gotta say, that's out for a corner for Croatia. I'd say Argentina and Germany, but again, that was Croatia. USA looked pretty strong. I'd say Germany, USA, and Argentina so far have looked the strongest and actually have done what they're supposed to do. Mexico might actually be on that top 5. Weirdly enough, Mexico might actually be in the top 5 there of teams who've actually, it's a goal kick, who've actually looked the strongest. All the other favorites have either drawn or underwhelmed. Out of the teams who've drawn, probably Morocco, but they were playing another favorite. But Morocco probably should have won that game. So right now, I mean, Argentina, USA, Mexico, and Germany. I mean, I guess Sweden, but they played Tunisia. I knew it was going to be a goal because Madueke had the chance. Yeah, I got to agree. Madueke ain't. No, yeah, he wasn't going to score that. This ain't the Conference League, buddy. He ain't going to score that. Well, he would in the Conference League, but he was playing part-time plumbers in that tournament. That's what was so fun to watch. Chelsea won every game but one. Technically 2 if you want to talk about the prelim round. Blocked away. They did lose away to Servette, but they won on aggregate. So, but again, the only reason Noni scored goals like that in the Conference League is because he was playing nobodies, a bunch of part-time plumbers and teachers. You ain't got it like that, Noni. You ain't got it like that. 4 shots to 1, 1 shot on goal to 0, 0 fouls to 1. Argentina might be the team to beat for the championship. It's crazy to me that we might just see a team actually finally defend the World Cup. College World Series elimination round, Carolina up 11-1 on West Virginia, top 7. Carolina wins. World Series, College World Series Saturday night. Yeah, y'all are a semifinalist. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Carolina or West Virginia would have to win 2 in a row to eliminate y'all. Yeah, because you won your bracket. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you're in the semifinals. All you have to do is win a game and you go to the final. And I'm not sure what happens. 12-1 now. Yeah, I think you're going to the College World Series championship round. Yeah. Thoughts on the absolute Cristiano Ronaldo stinker against DR Congo. That's right. West Virginia lost to us 2 days ago. Okay. I think he should have been hooked. Cristiano should have been hooked. I'm not gonna lie. He was garbage. Couldn't really do much, but he was garbage today. I mean, stinker and hooked. It should have been a stinker and hooked. He was absolutely. Gonzalo Ramos should have been up there himself. I think the 2 strikers was a galaxy brain move by Roberto Martinez. The penalty should not have been retaken. Gonzalo Ramos should have started. I don't know about that, but I think when they put him on, it shouldn't have been 2 strikers. He had 2 chances and missed them. But he didn't get that much service, frankly. I mean, he had the 2 chances that he missed, but I wouldn't say the service. What I mean by that is I don't think the service was really there for him. But it seemed like the best chances came from people who weren't Cristiano. But he did miss both of his chances pretty badly. And he loafed around when he got knocked down, and he loafed around when he wasn't going forward. You took a nap. Damn, you're up an hour later. I wouldn't even trust myself. Rafael Leao sucks. Okay, that's just harsh. He's a good player. I mean, Milan's been garbage, but Rafael Leao is a good player. 19th minute. But again, it was bad. But 20th minute. They may be right about Gonzalo Ramos needing to start. I don't know. Well, yeah, he sucked today, but he only was on for, 15 minutes? 20 minutes. 1-0 England. Croatia. England on paper FC is doing very well right now. Well, I don't know about very well, but a bad foul given away by Modric, which was pretty soft. Penalty saved by Livakovic, but he was off his line and the penalty was retaken. And the goal was scored by Harry Kane. Harry Kane 1 goal away from being the best goal scorer in English history at a FIFA World Cup, or tied for it. 2 goals away from having it himself over Mr. Match of the Day. Perisic. Oh. I mean, I think Jude's a good player. I think Jude Bellingham's a great player. I think he's a solid midfielder. He's good at playing. Why are the players so scared to shoot? I don't know. You could say that about this whole tournament. I mean, there are some chances that I think players should shoot for that they don't, and I feel like that's kind of led to all these games being draws. Overall, I'm not sure. Playing forward. The GOAT, Messi. Well, he wasn't scared to shoot. 21st minute. Playing. England has the ball. They play it backwards. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, you know what? Let's see. From that angle, I think Kane might have struck the ball before Livakovic's foot was off the line. All you have to have is 1 foot on the line. I think he got screwed. Water break. I think Croatia did get screwed. You know what? Yeah. That's crazy. You know what? I think Croatia might have got screwed. Looking at that replay, it looked to me when Kane struck the ball, Livakovic had a foot on the line. That's not the rule. As long as you have a foot on the line, it's okay. They called encroachment on the guy that cleared it. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that makes a little bit more sense then. Not off the line. Then why are they showing the replay off the line? Well, then that makes more sense. Well, that makes more sense with the encroachment, but they haven't even really pointed that out, a.k.a. It's like they were putting it, I don't know. Modric doing teppanyaki. Okay, that was kind of funny. Steak. Let's get this one going. Hit that like button. Modric putting up his leg like that wasn't the smartest move. I mean, I agree on that. Netherlands versus Sweden on Saturday at noon. At 11 o'clock. The Dutch fans are amazing, by the way. Germany, Ivory Coast at Saturday at 3 o'clock. That's going to be a crazy... I don't know if that's going to be a good game for Ivory Coast. After that Curacao game, I don't know if I'd want to play Germany. Water break is over. I don't know if Ivory Coast would get 7-1, but I don't think they got much of a chance in hell winning that game. '25th minute. Dalic. Can Croatia answer? No, I'm not. I'm too busy doing World Cup stuff, and besides, I don't think... Wasn't Streamer University a shit show last time? What makes you think it'll be any different this time? Probably worse. It'll probably be worse. '26th minute. But what is it, though? I have no idea. Like, Castanat puts small streamers in a damn dorm and acts like it's a university. And chaos ensues. It's what I took from it last time. They're doing it for clout. It's not even like, I mean, probably is teaching them some things, but, like, it's anything anybody can figure out. It's not like it's anything smart, from what I could tell. One of 4 European nations to appear in the last 8 FIFA World Cups: France, Germany, and Spain. Oh, Fox just wants to rub salt in the wound. Italy has not. '27th minute. Croatia clears it, headed down, 28th minute. Somehow Curacao turns it around, gets 6 points, goes to the knockouts, wins the whole thing. We're all allegiance to Curacao. Supremacy across the globe. I wouldn't even be mad about it if they did. It would prove me right. Don't park the bus. Parking the bus is admitting defeat. Parking the bus is tantamount to admitting defeat. Okay? If you park the bus as an underdog, you're admitting defeat. You're admitting you don't deserve to play a team. You don't think you can beat a team. You are admitting defeat. And you just don't want to make it ugly. I respect Curacao because, at least for the first half, they looked like they were taking it to Germany. And until they got screwed with that BS penalty call, they were taking it to Germany. I don't think they tired out. I think they got pissed. Parking the bus is tantamount to admitting defeat to me. If you think you're a good team, you can go against anybody. You can go against anybody. All these minnows lose because they are afraid to play the game. Because they lose because they're afraid to lose. How far do you see England going in the tournament? I think I had quarterfinals, if I remember correctly. 29th minute. That's just my opinion. Hating to lose and being afraid to lose are two different things. Those are two different things. I hate to lose, but I'm not afraid of it. Because at some point, there will be somebody who pulls your card. There will be somebody who gets the better of you. You just hope to hell it's on a day that doesn't exactly matter much instead of a cup final. But somebody will pull your card, or a knockout game. Somebody will pull your card. It's going to happen. That's life. No matter how much you do. You can't go undefeated year after year after year after year. That's just physically impossible. You will lose games. Now, the good thing about football is there's also draws. But which makes the losses lesser if you're actually that good. But I hate to lose. I'm not afraid to lose because I know I can lose. I know there will be a day that there is a loss. There will be an L. People take L's. Teams take L's. That's life. Hating to lose and being afraid to lose are two different things. These teams are afraid to lose. And that's the problem. That's what makes you lose. When you're afraid to lose, you make more mistakes. Or you make enough mistakes to lose. Mentally, you're already putting yourself behind an 8 ball when you're afraid to lose. That's just my opinion. I think that completely makes sense. Is that if you need to love to win and hate to lose. Love to win, hate to lose, but don't be afraid of losing. Or in football, I guess, love to win, accept the draw, hate to lose. Wayne Rooney, what? And I think that makes complete and utter sense. But maybe I'm an idealist. I don't know. 31st minute. England playing forward. Oh, he's in the stadium. Okay. Like every legend is, I guess, at times. So many legends and celebrities. But the stadiums are full. "32 minutes. This game is deep in the heart of Texas. Oh yeah, Jerry World. The other one was at NRG Stadium. Luckily, no matter what Tropical Storm Arthur does, it's a dome. Bottom 7, 2 outs. West Virginia got runners on first and second. Two across already. So, but no worries, because the thing about Tropical Storm, well, the game in Houston's over anyway. The thing about Tropical Storm Arthur is all the moisture and rain is to the south side of the storm, the southeast side of the storm. The center circulation is on the basically right hugging the coast. but all the rains to the east side of that, which can happen with tropical storms being lopsided. It's not weird, but definitely shows that it's a big spin up, like a quick spin up storm that's going to landfall and then weaken. You have the weather up because of course, severe weather later in the day. Looking at Northern Illinois, and then of course we'll change it to 4 when it comes near me. Here's a chance. 34 minutes. Header cleared away. I think Croatia's golden generation is done. England looks like a clear, better team. Yeah, I think England has been better today. But on paper, kind of expected that. But again, I said a 1-1 draw. That can still happen. Croatia's good at scoring goals against the run of play. Sort of their thing. So I'm not going to write them off just yet. But yeah, I agree. I think England does look better tonight so far. But, and yes, there was encroachment. Like off the line, that should have never been retaken for that. But it was for encroachment. I've been informed. So, but yeah, I mean, that was going to happen. And Muldridge is retiring straight up after the World Cup, I think. Like, this is it. Like, whatever is World Cup, whenever Croatia plays their last World Cup game, he's retired. That's it. That's it. Which, you know, kind of sucks. I still think he has some left in the tank to play club football at least, but also wish he would get like one last call up in Croatia for them to say goodbye to him. But goal. Croatia steals the ball. Croatia going forward. Plays it forward. Croatia over the top. Into the box. Down. Back to the top of the box. Shot. Goal. And that's why you don't write them off. Goal. Goal. Patarina. Goal. Hrvatska. Goal. Croatia. Top of the box and bangs it in. Batarina. Martin Batarina with a goal. That's why you don't write him off. What'd I say? What'd I say? What'd I say? It's like I know what the hell I'm talking about. Top bins. No controversy there. That was a legit goal. Banger. Off the hand of Pickford, too, because of his dinosaur arms. Short hands. Short arms. Off his hands and in. But a damn good goal by Batarina. 2-1. There's no way. One. Martin Batarina goal. It's 36 minutes. 1-1. Second goal in 20 international appearances. Every 10 games. Petar Sucic with the assist. 2 goals in 20 appearances internationally. And he's an attacking mid. But somebody had to score for him. Somebody had to score for him. And he's like, okay. Boom. Lets off a missile. And it's a tie game. But I told y'all. With all the draws, already one shot me if this ended 2-2. I said 1-1, but since there's a goal in this half, it probably would be 2-2. Damn good player, yeah. Yeah, he's damn good. If only he could get more goals, but it's funny. Batarina kind of came out of nowhere. He's been playing well for Como. 4 years ago, I would have thought playing in his position would have been Lovro Meyer. Lovro Meyer would have played in his position. No, that did not happen. No, that did not happen. Those players at Como are damn good, though. Those Como guys, jeez, man, that's a good squad. Damn good squad. Lovro Meyer didn't even make the World Cup squad. Man, I legitimately thought Lovro Meyer was the Messi regen. I legitimately, or not Messi, Modric regen, my bad. I legitimately thought that was Modric's regen. I thought we were watching FIFA in real life when I saw Lovro Meyer, and he was playing well at the World Cup 4 years ago. He's either injured right now or he just didn't make it, and he ain't the guy I thought he was. See, that's the weird thing. Like, the weird thing about World Cups being 4 years apart is that you think something's going to happen, and then 4 years later, it ain't what happens. Like, it's crazy. Like, the World Cup shows you how wild of a sport football is and how wild. Another 2 runs scored across by West Virginia, 12-5. Hey, does North Carolina have their own Jeff Hoffman? What the hell's going on there? Does North Carolina have their own Brendan Little? What the hell's going on there? Is North Carolina's coach John Schneider? Take the freaking guy out. Take him out. Coach, put in a new bullpen pitcher. What are you doing? Coach, what are you doing? Sorry, I heard that West Virginia scored another 2 runs, and I got some PTSD. This is going to be our 3rd pitcher this inning. Well, hey, at least your coach makes more pitching changes than John Schneider when shit's going south. There's too many changes, and then there's no changes. John Schneider chooses no changes. UNC guy chooses too many. 40th minute. Also, I don't think in college you have a 3-batter minimum. That probably doesn't hurt either. But I don't know, either or. Corner for England, 41st minute. Ah, crap. Corner for England. Ball crossed in. Header. Harry Kane ties Mr. Match of the Day for most English World Cup goals. With that header, it's 2-1 England. Harry Kane. What a running header. Well, Declan Rice knows how to get a goal off a corner. Harry Kane right there with a header. 2 goals in 1 game. So the only star to not perform in the past 36 hours is Cristiano Ronaldo. Brace, Harry Kane, 42 minutes, 2-1. 2-1. He equals the English record for World Cup goals. If he scores, he'll be over Mr. Match of the Day. Because Gary hosts Match of the Day, and he kind of looks a little bit like Mr. Monopoly in his old age. He kind of does, though. I mean, seriously, if you think about it. Not that bad of a... Mr. Match of the Day ain't really that bad of a call. I know he left, but either way. Most of his pundit career has been on Match of the Day. Gary. Gary! Harry's about to break your record, Gary! Doesn't England always look great until they eventually found a way to bottle it in the late rounds? They're the Leafs of football. Well, yeah, that's true, but this is the first game, so this is about right for them to look great right now. But you're right. But then again, at least England are better than the Leafs. They don't bottle it in the first round. I think Canada does on. Canada plays tomorrow, not Saturday. But I do think Canada. I think Canada's going to win their game. I believe they're going to finish their goals. I believe Qatar won't get much. Maybe a 3-1 win for Canada. I believe Canada's going to get the win they need. And pretty resoundingly, shockingly enough. I believe it. I believe it. Michael Kesselring just got traded from Buffalo to San Jose Sharks for some picks. That's actually a good move. Was it the second pick? Did San Jose trade the second pick? Just to ask. But Kesselring, I think he would fit. But you know what? I agree. I think he would fit the. I think he would fit the. No, it's the 20th overall pick. Okay, 20th for the 27th. I mean, that's actually a good pick. That's actually a good pick. So I'm happy to see Musa play. I can't lie. Some of his teammates are effing trash. I was happy to see Petar Musa start of the World Cup, 46 minute. But yeah, his teammates are. I mean, England's probably the better team right now, but. Holy shit! The Iran deal's actually real. Croatia is thugging Bellingham because they can't stop him so far. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Not all of them. Some are solid and a few others suck. That's what happens when your golden generation gets old. They get replaced by players who aren't as good. And sometimes it's because they're younger, sometimes they're just not as good. And you don't know that until it all comes out in the wash. But either way. Christian Pulisic is in modified training today. The U.S. Soccer say his status is still day-to-day due to his calf. 47th minute. If Pulisic doesn't play against Australia, the USA might be cooked. Forty-eighth minute. Corner, nope. Goal kick. Did you pick up a knock in training, Pulisic? I think he got injured. It had to be in the game. Like, it seems like to me it had to be in the game. Against Paraguay that he pulled something. And I think he came off at the half, didn't he? I think that makes more sense why Pulisic came off at the half in the Paraguay game, because he did, right? Yeah, now it makes more sense that he pulled something. Must have pulled some in the first half, and they were up 3-0, so why risk it? So it must have been during the first half. Well, Pulisic is healthy in time for the next match. It's in 2 days. It's on Friday. So he's day to day. You won't know. Do I think they'd play him if he's over 60, 70%? Yeah. I mean, that's what they did with Chris Richards. So, I mean, if I'm USA, I don't think I'd want to play Turkey without Pulisic either, but I'd feel a lot better about that one than Australia. 12-6 now, pass ball. Kane struck out the batter, inning over. 49th minute. Made it's too old. Made It's amazing. Made 49th minute. 49th minute. Two on England. Turned off the USA game in the first half. Seemed like a comfortable win. I mean, it's still won 4-1. Goal. Oh my God. Well, hold on. Let's see what happens. Croatia. I'm a little bit behind, 50th minute. Thanks, YouTube TV. Chipped over the top. Header. Flicked on. Shot. It's in. It's in. And it's Petar Musa. Petar Musa with a World Cup goal. MLS on top. MLS on top. 2-2 Croatia. Petar Musa. Ah, yay. He started and he scored. Whoa. Well, let's see if he's... I think he's on. Might be offside, hold up. It's FC Dallas right there. Vamos. It's tight. I don't know about the offside. What a spinning header, too. Oh, man, if this gets taken away. And just over the leg of Pickford. Goal stands. Yes! Halftime. The goal stands and it's halftime. Petar Musa scores at the half. Let's go. 45 plus 5. 2-2, and we go to half tied. England's been the better team on paper, but Croatia scored goals against the run of play. This is about how I expected it to go. I can't lie. Except the fact it's 2-2 instead of 1-1. This is kind of how I expected it to go. Petar Musa with a World Cup goal. Who thought they'd be saying that? He's talented, but... Who thought they'd be saying Petar Musa World Cup goal? I'd be lying if I said I did. I'd be lying if I said I did. Let's go. With that being said, we'll take a short break at half, talk about the stats, get this one going, sit tight, we will be back. 2-2. Okay. 2-2 at the half. We'll take a short break. We'll be back. For the stats, the half, once we get back. We're back for the stats of the half. At least this match is living up to the hype on paper. Let's go. Yes. I think they have more of a chance than I thought before they played. I'm not saying they didn't have a chance, but I definitely didn't think they had this good of a chance. So we'll see how it goes, but we'll review this game once it's over, of course. And we're here. I'm glad y'all sat through that a little bit longer of a break. Was getting my daily gifts off of Monopoly Go. It's a good game. With that being said, stats that have 48% possession and 52% possession, 9 shots to 4. We got 2 shots on goal to 2. We got 2 big chances to 1. 180 accurate passes, 82% to 203, 87%. 3 corners to 1. We got 9 shots to 4. We got 2 shots off goal to 2. 2 shots on goal to 2. We got 219 passes to 233 passes. We got 82% pass accuracy to 87. We got 3 crosses to 2, 8 throws to 7, 0 offside to 0, 0 yellow cards to 0, 0 red cards to 0, 6 fouls to 5. For me, when it comes down to it, I think England have been the better, on paper, England have looked like the better team overall. I think Croatia's fought harder. I think Croatia's fought harder throughout this match. I think they've worked harder overall. I think they've tried to at least get something out of this match. 12-7 after 8, North Carolina 2-out home run off of a hung slider, whatever. Yeah, I think you're feeling a little bit, it's like, not again. But with that being said, for me, I think both teams are playing solidly. England has been better attacking-wise, but Croatia's been very good against the run of play, trying to counter, defending most of the time. If only they didn't give up the set piece and the penalty. If only they didn't encroach. If only Luka Modric didn't half-heartedly lift up his leg. If only there was an encroachment, and if only they didn't get Harry Kane didn't go full flash running at the ball on a header, this probably wouldn't be a draw. But here we are. But I think Croatia's done well defensively besides those 2 plays. They've done well against the run of play, trying to get forward. Is this game... England does control the ball. England has controlled the ball, but can I say I'm totally... England's back line has been to blame here, right? I mean, I would say. I mean, the 2 goals Croatia scored were definitely switched off moments from England's back line, but I can't say I'm really surprised. Especially by the guy like Harry Maguire or Mark Gahey. That's something that kind of shocks me, to be real. I mean, I think it may have made landfall. We're back. They've kicked off 54 or 45-38. They've kicked off. Heard some noises outside. I had to make sure. I had to see what they were. I guess somebody was getting out of their car or something. I don't know. That was just loud. If it got all the way down here, it must have been loud out there, so that's all I was looking for. I don't know if y'all heard it on camera, but I certainly. And that's a goal for England. Jude Bellingham makes it 3-2. Oh, my God. Wow. Wow. 3-2. England gets the ball. Jude Bellingham with a run. And just boom. Into the far post. Beautiful goal, Jude Bellingham. Wow. 47th minute. We get a 47th minute, 3-2. Wow. Out of nowhere. Well, let's see what happens. Kane and Bellingham with 3 goals. Shot wide. There's a tornado warning in Illinois. In Tuscola. Going near Tuscola. Champaign, Douglas, Platte counties, Monticello, Savoy, Tolono, Tuscola. Just to the north of Tuscola is where the polygon is. So if anybody's near there, somehow, till 5 p.m., radar indicated tornado. South of Champaign, North Tuscola, Monticello. The rotation just a little bit south of Monticello. Ball crossed in. Header. Wide. Because this could be a big severe weather day, and I know I have people in Illinois who watch. To the north, and then of course, so either way. And if you're in Alabama, supercell in Coffee and Dale counties, 445. Tornado warned supercell as well, somehow. I'm guessing because of the tropical storm outflow. But yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. 49th minute. Forty-ninth minute. But '50th minute, 3-2. Player down hurt for Croatia. Will Croatia answer back? This game's been awesome, honestly. This game's been amazing. FIFA won't punish Fox for breaking advertising rules during the World Cup opener. Yeah, but here's the thing. Fox is going to lose the Men's World Cup rights after this World Cup. This is their last World Cup. They're not going to get another. Gordon is crap. Yeah, I can't believe Barcelona got him. Like, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Gordon, like, going to Barcelona, especially for the amount of money he did. Like, if it was a little bit of money, I'd be like, you're crazy. '51st minute save by Livakovic. Like, I mean, how can you exactly punish Fox if they don't have a World Cup after this? After a World Cup after this year's? I really don't know. Corner. The funny part is the Women's World Cup's going to be on Netflix. Ball crossed in. Header. Netflix next year, and I don't know what's going to happen. I'm guessing the Club World Cup will still be TNT and DAZN, I'm guessing, at least in America. Men's World Cup, we'll see what happens with that. But I would honestly, I mean, I don't think, but Fox Sports kind of wants to get rid of every right except IndyCar and NFL. They bought into IndyCar, so they can't get rid of that. NASCAR, I guess they're going to keep, I would assume. Even though I think, I'm going to say it. I think Prime coverage, NASCAR's coverage on Prime, and their TNT coverage and NBC coverage is better than Fox. I'm going to say it. But that would kind of be sad if Fox lost the NASCAR rights. Only for the reason that I don't want to lose the Will Buxton, Kevin Harvick podcast. At first, I watched it because I liked watching Will make Harvick look like an idiot. Weirdly enough, because Will's the one who looks like the common platitudes guy. Then he made Kevin Harvick look stupid because Kevin Harvick only knows NASCAR. And Will Buxton knows everything. But then what I think more recently, on recent episodes, I've actually kind of gained more respect for Kevin Harvick as a motorsport analyst. Is either he's learning now, either he knows he has to learn now, or he's actually being open to other things. But the interview they had with Lando Norris made me actually like, you know what? He ain't so bad. I still like Will. I like Will Buxton. I really do. Even if I call him Wise Man Bill, I just find the Drive to Survive memes funny. But I like Will Buxton. Very possible one of these teams play Mexico at the Azteca. I think it's if England were to finish second and Mexico were to finish first. Man, the talk of like England losing at the Azteca, like I could weirdly see it because of how hard it is to play at the Azteca. And they're already playing in America. They're not playing it like, I don't know, man. Corner here for England. Ball crossed in. Header. Saved. Rebound. Off the line. Go. No, it's off the line. Wow. It's off the line. Header by O'Reilly. Saved by Livakovic. Gordon couldn't score it. Punched away by Livakovic. Corner. Declan Rice. Turpin with the VAR check. It is a corner. Ross. Ball crossed in. Punched away. '56th minute. Shot. Oh, what a save. Shot. Saved. Oh, my God, Livakovic. Making save after save. 10-bell save after 10-bell save, even if he's allowed 3 goals. Shot. And it's becoming a demolition derby. Croatia got to clear earlier. I agree. Fancy Creek, Clear Lake, Buffalo Heart, Mechanicsburg, Saunders. Is that a new warning in Illinois? Wow, what a save. Livakovic. If Croatia got a draw or win, he's man of the match. Hell, even now. Probably Harry Kane. Mateo Kovacic coming on for Luka Modric. Whoa. Modric off in the 57th minute for Kovacic. Wow. Didn't say I expected that. Can't say I expected that. 58th minute. Kovacic off. '58th minute. Can't say I expected that. Oh, the PWHL draft is today. Huh, what do you know? 18 shots to 4, 9 shots on goal to 2. Hull could get a points deduction in the Prem. North Carolina Tar Heels baseball team are going back to the College World Series. First time in 19 years. Oh, so they held on. Lovely. If you play Georgia, you better beat them. That's all I'm going to say. If you play Georgia, you better beat them. That's all I'm going to say. I'm still a little bit pissed about the Super Regional, yes. Why do you ask? I'm still a little bit pissed about the Super Regional. Why do you ask? Why do you ask? Mississippi State shot themselves in the foot in both games. That's why they lost the Super Regional. And that's why I'm pissed. What is it, El Nini? I don't know if I exactly want to hear this, but yeah, go ahead. I mean, sure. I don't know if it's the best idea to say you should say it, but whatever. Playing forward, 60th minute. I've recently made the switch from regular Coke to Diet Coke. I mean, that's your decision. I wouldn't, but that's your decision. So, I go between regular and zero. Zero is honestly worse than diet, like taste-wise. '61st minute. But, I mean, Livakovic, 11 saves in the World Cup quarterfinal versus Brazil 2022. He's made 5 saves today. That's 5, right? That number is so small in this dual thing, whatever the hell. '61st minute. Because, of course, I'm trying to keep an eye on the weather for our Middle Illinois, North Illinois friends. And then, of course, I'll have to do it for me when it comes my way. 63rd minute. I'll review this game once it's over. And then, of course, we'll move on to Portugal or Panama, Ghana. And well, playing forward. '63rd minute. So we'll review this game. We'll be back for the third match, Panama, Ghana, which will also get a review. If you all hear EAS alert, you probably understand the severe weather. Uzbekistan, Colombia. And then that'll be just a live stream. So live review, live. And then we got 4 more tomorrow, of course. And then Saturday and Sunday and Monday and Tuesday, blah, 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 blah. You get it. 65th minute. '65th minute. Champaign County. Pasalic, Marco Pasalic coming on, and Petar Musa coming off Vuskovic coming off. And Matanovic coming on. '66 minute. Blue Jays play at 5:45. Okay. Damn, 3 straight. But that's about where it's supposed to be. Just south of Lincoln, south of Champaign, just south of Petersburg, north of Springfield. Like in a line, 32801 in Illinois. Just all the way south of Bloomington. Mount Pulaski, under the gun right now. 68th minute. If anybody's there. Probably not. I don't know. 68th minute. Here's a chance. England shot blocked away. Croatia to clear. Looking like they're moving southeast. Looks like it is Morgan Rogers coming on for England. Yes. Not a bad sub. Not a bad sub there. Water break. It's a water break. Green Acres, Sherman, Clear Lake. Green Acres. There's a place in Illinois named Green Acres. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't even know that. I don't see anything on debris tracker yet. Water break. And the water break is over. '73rd minute. '73rd minute. Attacking is Croatia. Can they get some out of this? Right off the water break. This might be their chance. Do you think this will be the best game of the World Cup, or the group stage of the World Cup? This could be. This could be, but I mean, we still got 2 rounds to play. Still got 1 to play. So Tuchel flipped the entire attack besides Kane. Yeah, Saka, Rashford, Rodgers, Kane still in, Gordon, Madueke, and Rice are out. What? Who plays his role then? Is Anderson just basically, is Bellingham dropping back? So Gordon, or so Rodgers, Saka, and Rashford can attack? Dude, you're winning 3-2. Okay. That's definitely something. It's definitely a way to do it, but okay. It's definitely a way to do it. All right. Playing forward. Saved away and cleared. Playing forward, 75th minute. Croatia has it at the back. Playing forward, blocked away. Here's a chance, Croatia. Shot, save, rebound. Oh, man. So close. So close to flipping that. Big save for Pickford. Yeah, 75th minute. '77th minute. Croatia, can they tie it? Shot saved by Pickford, and that's going to be, of course, England will get there first. Damn. Is that near Sangamon County or? Damn, that looks a little bit. Wolff, mud on. 78th minute. It looks like a lot of the severe weather is staying to the south of Chicago and the Chicagoland area, so that's the good news for them. Seems like the threat's moved a little bit southward. Not the worst of it, but ooh. Audrain and Monroe counties in Missouri, tornado warning. There's a hook on that. 78th minute. Pasalic off. That'd be Mario Pasalic for Vlasic. We'll review this game and then be on for Croatia, Panama. Or Panama, Ghana, I should say. Audrain and Monroe counties. Lines lighting up like a Christmas tree. '79th minute. Lines lighting up like a Christmas tree. Bellingham's off. Finally getting pulled off Bellingham. Bellingham off for Carmerich on as well for Spence. Jed Spence on for England. More peak games, new Blue Lock chapter. Can this get any better? Well, I mean, we just need more and more peak, eh? '81st minute. This is a good tournament, though. Very good tournament. Dallas players scored in Dallas. Oh, what are you? That's hilarious. I didn't even realize that till now. Here's a chance saved. Petar Musa. Portugal drew 1-1. That's fraudulent. That's very fraudulent. I expected this game to be a draw, so if it is, it is. And I can't really say if Croatia loses, it's fraudulent either. I mean, that's... Playing forward. That'll be cleared away. '83rd minute. Here's a chance saved by Pickford, but not saved well. 83rd minute. Croatia fighting for a draw. They punched back after being punched before. Can they do it again? Might be enough for them to win the game if need be. Playing forward. Ball over the top, cleared away. Shot saved. '84th minute. Oh, yeah. Jed Spence got his jaw broken by Liam Delap. That's why. Okay, yeah. I remember now. I remember now. 85th minute. Here comes England. Here's a shot. Goal! 4-2. 4-2. And it's Rashford. Marcus Rashford. Barcelona made him amazing. Marcus Rashford puts it away for England. And it is 4-2. Against the run of play for England, slightly. What a shot. That's it now. Yep. What a shot. Perfect timing. Just calm as you like. Calm as you like, Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford. Damn good play, too. I mean, couldn't even be mad, really. Barca fans must be pissed. I'm sure they're happy for him. 86th minute. I don't know why they'd be pissed, but okay. Five out for 6. That would be John Stones for Gahey. Playing forward. '87th minute. They let Rashford go and bought a fraud named Anthony Gordon. Well, that's what they're pissed about, but I think they're not pissed at Rashford himself. But then again, who thought Rashford would be good for Barcelona? Is Kane really out there? Kane got pulled Wait, no, Kane is still out there. My bad. No, Kane is still out there. He didn't get pulled. Bellingham, Gordon, Madueke, Rice got pulled. Gordon, Rice, and Madueke got pulled at one time, then Bellingham, then Stones. Kane is still out there. Why? I don't know. 88th minute. I mean, that's a choice. It's definitely a choice. Cleared away. That one looks broader. 88th minute. England playing keep away now. I mean, why wouldn't? I mean, that's exactly what you should do at this point. Like, game's damn near over. If Croatia gets one, they might believe they could get a fourth or a third. They could get a fourth. And I mean, it's not like they haven't. It's been for a lack of trying. They haven't. I mean, they've definitely, I'd say, controlled the past. Since the water break, 90th minute. We'll review this game once it's over, and we'll be back for the Panama-Ghana game. And, yeah. .3. That's some big hail. 2.3. '90th minute. Six minutes of stoppage time. So pretty much 4 and 6. Time flies so fast. Tomorrow, week 2 starts already. Yep. I mean, it's surprising to me. You know, I mean, it's definitely some I've 91st minute. .92 minutes. Jets Spence winning Europa League. I don't call Delap winning the Europa League. Well, I mean, because Delap wasn't at Chelsea. Well, that was conference. But either way, Delap ain't good enough to even win the Europa League if you... No, he's not. .92 minutes. Basalic headed away. 4 minutes to go. 93rd minute. Playing forward. Ghana and Panama, Uzbekistan, Colombia on FS1. Yeah, Tropical Storm Arthur made landfall. What did Budimir not play? I'm not sure. '94th minute. Ball crossed in. He was in between the ad boards. That's got to be an overlooked. Here's a shot saved by Pickford. If they had any chance, it was going to be that to get one back, but there probably wasn't enough time to win anyway. 95th minute. We'll review this game. Once it's over, we'll be on to the next game, and then Harry Kane put his body on the line. He was the one who defended it. Wow. Respect. Respect. No, nobody would pay Delap what Chelsea pays him. '95th minute. One more minute to go. I think the man already benefited from the English tax. Of course, Kane has gone down, clutching his leg twice since I said they should have subbed him off. Yeah, that's not a good look. Caught. It should be full time. Full time, 4-2 for England. If you like this stream, like and share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification to subscribe. Hit that hot button to put this up in the algorithm. Hit that join button to become a member. Send stats on the live stream. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share this with the family. All that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the next stream. Ghana, Panama, or within the hour for the review of this game. And then as soon as I get that up, I'll pretty much be back for a live like that pretty much for Ghana, Panama. England tops the group as it stands. Ghana, Panama will play next, and we'll see what happens there. And then, of course, we have Uzbekistan, Colombia to finish off the day and the first round of the group stage. Sit tight, be back. I'm rounding them out. Peace. See ya.